Hey guys and gals, Mr. E back. Hopefully this is going to be the last day of work on the cardboard insect sculpture project. I've gotten pretty much all my pieces cut out. Last time I cut out the wings. I've gotten the body pieces cut out. And I do have, which I'm going to go over with you today, one piece that I did forget. The legs. So I didn't get those cut out last time. I'll cut those out with you today, and then I'll go over just the process of cutting the slits that you're going to need into your pieces to just attach everything together. So let's go ahead and start with cutting out the legs. For my legs, when I cut them out, I wanted them to be slightly larger or longer than the longest piece of the body, so they'd stick out a little. So this piece right here, I'll flip it over so you can see it better, is the longest piece of the body. I'm going to make 3 sets of legs. So I'm going to make them all, like, actually just 3 pieces, but they're going to be 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and then they'll attach into the bottom part of my body. I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to use this kind of as my measuring point. So I'm going to want my 3 sets of legs to be slightly wider, like I said. Okay. So I think I'm going to sketch it with my pencil first, then go over with pen. So I'm going to want them to attach in with a little piece here in the middle. So I'm going to make this piece kind of match up or be slightly wider than these 2 points that I made where my slits are going to be for the body. Then these legs will come down kind of like this. I might make them a little thicker than this just to make sure they stay. Okay, I feel like that needs to come over slightly. Maybe come down that way a little more. I'm trying to keep them fairly symmetrical as I make these. Alright, and then I'm going to cut this one out. And I think I'm going to use that as a template for my other 2 pieces. So I'll cut that one out right now. I'm going to trim that piece up slightly just to give it a little more of a bug arm shape. I think I want some little, I'm going to call them fingers, I'm not sure what they're called on the bug. But some little areas at the end there that look like the bug could clamp onto something if he wanted to. Almost like fingers. Like that. Alright, I'll flip that over so you guys can see it a little better. Well, that's going to be 1 set of arms. I'm going to use that as the template to trace out my other 2 sets. Move some of this over so you guys can see it. Somebody moved a lot of stuff around here. I'm sharing this workspace with my dad. This is his workshop, and thankfully he lets me borrow it. But I gotta watch because sometimes stuff gets moved around during the day when I'm not here. So I'm just tracing around this, using this as a template for the other 2 arms or legs. If I don't know, bug's arms or legs. Appendages might be a better word. There we go. We got that one. Need one more set. And there they are. Go ahead and cut those out. I think I'm going to trim around them just to make it easier, because this is an awful large piece of cardboard I have here. That to the side. Okay, there's another set. There's two. Last set. Alright, there's three. Clean up my scraps here. So now that I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I've been working on since we last talked. You can see the marks along the top here. I've been putting slits in these two sides of the body that are going to be the center kind of brackets to hold this all together. I also have some slits to go in the bottom that will hold in these legs. I think I'm going to do a quick demo with you guys on just how to cut the slits. It's not that difficult. And then I'm going to save the rest of the project for the section where I do kind of a time lapse, because I'm feeling like this is going to take quite a while. So what I'm doing is I'm finding the marks that I made in red, and I'm going ahead and I'm cutting about an inch into there. Okay? You're going to repeat that process with all your cardboard pieces. Now, if some of your pieces are smaller, you might not be able to cut that far in. That's okay. Adjust according to how large of the pieces of the bug that you have. Like this little piece right here, you can see that's only maybe a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch. That's fine. You adjust to kind of the size. On the thicker parts of the beetle, I'm cutting in more. The thinner parts, I'm cutting in less. So the other part of this that I did not finish is I'm going to probably, as I showed you yesterday, I added these. I'm probably going to have some kind of secondary wings that cover these up, so he can look like he's flying. But beetles have these kind of hard covering wings that go over their flying wings. So I'm going to do that as well. I'll add that in with the video that I'll put right after this one, which is a time-lapse edition of the bug video. So I hope you all are enjoying this project. This was a new one for me. I usually do 3D project with all my students. 6th graders do a mask. 7th graders do a Oaxacan animal project, and my 8th graders do a take on a ceramic shoe that's kind of a similar to a project that Van Shoes does. I'm thinking of possibly kind of doing a copycat of the mask project or the Van Shoe project for one of the others, but I'm trying to figure out how I could do that with you guys with materials that you've got easy access to at home. So wish me luck with that. Keep working on your animals or your bugs. Keep working hard, and please, please, please send me some pictures of your artwork. I'd really like to see what you guys are up to and how these are turning out. If you guys have any trouble or you just want to show me what you're doing, I do have live office hours now. On Wednesdays I do it at 2, and on Fridays I'm doing it a little later, closer to like 4 o'clock. So I hope you guys are doing well. Keep working hard, and I will talk to you later.